The Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded annually to the most outstanding player in college football. Winners epitomize great ability combined with diligence, perseverance, and hard work. It is presented by the Heisman Trophy Trust in early December before the postseason bowl games. The award was created by the Downtown Athletic Club in 1935 to recognize the most valuable college football player east of the Mississippi, and was first awarded to University of Chicago halfback Jay Burwanger, after the death in October 1936 of the club's athletic director, John Heisman. The award was named in his honor and broadened to include players west of the Mississippi. Heisman had been active in college athletics as a football player, a head football, basketball, and baseball coach, and an athletic director. It is the oldest of several overall awards in college football, including the Maxwell Award, Walter Camp Award, and the AP Player of the Year. The Heisman and the AP Player of the Year honor the outstanding player, while the Maxwell and the Walter Camp Award recognizes the best player, and the Archie Griffin Award recognizes the most valuable player. The most recent winner of the Heisman Trophy is University of Alabama wide receiver Devonta Smith. The trophy itself, designed by sculptor Frank Aliscu, is modeled after Ed Smith, a leading player in 1934 for the now-defunct New York University football team. The trophy is made out of cast bronze, is 13.5 inches tall, 14 inches long, 16 inches in width and 45 pounds. Aliscu had asked Smith, his former George Washington High School classmate, to pose for a commissioned sculpture of a football player. Smith did not realize until 1982 that the sculpture had become the Heisman Trophy. The Downtown Athletic Club presented Smith with a Heisman Trophy of his own in 1985. From its inception in 1935, the statue was cast by Diogenes and Clust in New York until 1980, when Diogenes and Clust was sold to Herff Jones. For a time until at least 2008. The statues were cast by Roman Bronze Works in New York. Since 2005 the trophy has been made by MTM Recognition in Del City, Oklahoma. Originally only players east of the Mississippi were eligible, but since 1936 all football players playing in all divisions of college football nationwide are eligible for the award, though winners usually represent Division I football bowl subdivision schools. There are 3 categories of eligible voters for the award winner, except for the one vote based on the fan voting. The balloting is based on positional voting, whereby each voter identifies 3 selections, ranking them in order. Each first-place selection is awarded 3 points, each second-place selection is awarded 2 points, and each third-place selection is awarded 1 point. Voters must make 3 selections and cannot duplicate a selection, else the ballot is invalid and none of the selections count. The accounting firm Deloitte is responsible for the tabulation of votes, which has moved almost exclusively to online voting since 2007. Ohio State, Oklahoma, and Notre Dame have the most Heisman trophies won, each with 7. Ohio State has had 6 different players win the award. The player who received the most votes was Joe Burrow of LSU in 2019. With 93.8% of possible points. Burrow also won by the largest margin of votes, with 1,846 votes over second place. USC running back O.J. Simpson received the most total first-place votes in 1968, with 855, at a time when there were more total voters. The closest margin of votes was in 2009 between winner Mark Ingram of Alabama and Toby Gerhart of Stanford. 11 of the Heisman Trophy winners are in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and 4 winners have also been named Most Valuable Player in a Super Bowl. Some winners have gone on to play in other professional sports, including Bo Jackson in baseball and Charlie Ward in basketball. Pete Dawkins and Dick Kazmaier are the only winners not to pursue a professional sports career. Dawkins had a career with the United States Army where he achieved the rank of Brigadier General. Kazmaier attended Harvard Business School, founded a consulting company specializing in sports marketing, and chaired the President's Council on Fitness, Sports, and nutrition during 1988-89. In addition to personal statistics, team achievements play a heavy role in the voting. A typical Heisman winner represents a team that had an outstanding season and was most likely in contention for the national championship or a major conference championship at some point in that season. The closest that a player outside the modern Division I FBS came to winning the Heisman is third place. In both cases, the players involved played for schools in what was at the time Division I AA, now Division I FCS. The first was Gordy Logbaum from Holy Cross in 1987, followed by Steve McNair from Alcorn State in 1993. Armand T. Edwards from Appalachian State University was also briefly mentioned as AC.